Good evening. William Mean here, 1799. Glad you could pop around. Let's look at something a little bit here. But before I do that, if you like this video, please share it and subscribe. Leave a little comment down below. And remember First Amendment rights that many people are trying to destroy from us, by the way. Let's get into this real quick. Nikki Haley, right? She says she will not support the nominee, which is Donald Trump, by the way. Now, but she will not also support the GOP pledge, which is the Democrat Party. I think that's what it is. Democrat Party, right. Okay, so now what happens? She now works for the Democrats. Like Liz Cheney did, like Mitt Romney did, and there's a whole list of people who all work for the Democratic Party. Even though they wear the uniform of the Republican Party, they have the badge of the Democrats on their arm sleeve. So that tells you a lot, huh? Tells you a lot. See, these are the people who want to sell you rights down the road in a way, okay? But what, in comparison between CCP and Democrats? Well, first of all, many Democrats feel that we have, about 40% of them feel that we have way too many rights. That's scary, isn't it? And about 15 to 20% of Republicans feel that we have too many rights. Dangerous, isn't it? It ought to be. Under the biggest threat to China is basically Document 9, which was put out in 2013, which is interesting in a way. Western Constitution, they don't like it. They hate it. Democrat Party like to change the Constitution or remove it. Alright? See this here? Let's go on. Civil society. Democrats want to limit civil society in a roundabout way, or push for socialism. China wants to alleviate it altogether. They don't like it. Individual rights. That's under your Bill of Rights. That's from your First Amendment all the way down to your 10th Amendment. And guess what? They feel that you shouldn't have it. China believes your rights come from the government, and they will decide what kind of rights you have. That includes your First Amendment, your Second Amendment rights, all of them, right? Freedom of the press. Nope, sorry. That comes from the government. That comes from the government itself. Now, just think about that for a minute. What is the Democrat Party doing? Same thing. They're trying to control the press. Right? Go into this a little bit more. So, when we look at this carefully, it's kind of weird in a way, because we're supposed to be a free country. But unfortunately, you have too many entities in Washington that, for some reason, like the values of the Chinese, because they do nothing to stop them. They keep threatening the United States. We're going to threaten you. We're going to threaten you. We're going to buy your land. We do this. We do that. And nobody stops them. Why? Why won't they stop? What's the reason behind all that, right? Why won't they stop? Yeah, now we look at the Biden family, and we look at this, and we look at that, and as far as I'm concerned, that's not going to go anywhere. General elections are coming up, so you know what's going to happen. That's going to get thrown out the door. You're not going to throw a man in jail for that. It's not going to happen. Hunter Biden's going to walk. Democrats are going to gain power when they go after whoever becomes president of the United States, unless they're groomed by them. What I mean is, in other words, they want to pick the president, not you. They completely push this separation between MAGA, white supremacy, and what else is that? Oh, racism. Okay. They keep saying that MAGA is going to destroy democracy. Well, if you look at it, we are a federal constitutional republic. That's what the founders intended us to be. But they don't like that. Just like China doesn't like it. Understand two things here, guys. Understand this for a minute. They want you to do as they're told. You want you to buy electric cars, fills their piggy bank up. I don't have one. I don't want one. But now I'm being told you will have to have one. Or we're going to jack fuel and we're going to stop producing this. Oh, and those who have gas heaters or oil heaters, they need to go because you have to have electric. Oh, and those who have hot water heaters, fortunately, you're just going to have to buy a hot water heater too. Okay. And we're going to put electric switches, cutoff switches in these cars. Is that kind of like monitoring you a little bit more than you really want to be? In paraphrasing, Patrick Henry said that the Constitution is not here to train us. Its return is designed to restrain government from us and our homes. That's what it's designed for. But government right now is so far up in our backside and up and down our bank accounts. They want to be in your schools. They want to be in your jobs. They want to do everything. Politics. Politics rules. Politics destroys. And when we make a law, it's majority rules. You have 1,000 people out here. Well, because we made the law. Guess what? Majority rules. They are the majority. We are a democracy. You see how that works? They love to play this word game, switch everything around. Just like this nonsense with January 6th hearing. And it's the same thing with the New York deal, which these people all coordinated with Washington there for a while. And then you got Georgia, and then you got Columbia, and then you got Illinois, possibly Maine next. All to get rid of Trump. But now they're pressuring the Supreme Court to do the same thing, to get him off the ballot. And all these people who swear up and down, I read the Constitution, I know the Constitution by heart, and I know this, I know that. I do not know it by heart. I still have to learn from it. Some of these people say they're self-taught and everything else. And they said that on the 13th Amendment, he needs to be removed from the ballot. But it also says in the 13th Amendment, there's a lot of people who need to be prosecuted too. But you don't hear nothing except for that. What we're in for is a very, very, very delicate footstep here. We're like 2 steps from hell, because I don't see how either this is going to work, because the Democrats have created all this chaos. When they went after Donald Trump, they created this mess in the first place. They created this whole thing from the beginning he started his election. They spied on him. They spied on his family members, the CIA and the FBI. Christopher Steele had some document he got from the Clinton campaign and where they got it from and who wrote it. I'm still trying to find that. I've repeatedly asked people up there in Washington, I'd like to get a copy of this document. And so far, nothing has been given to me. A lot of lip service. But I would love to find an original document. And who signed off on it, who paid for it. Because Christmas tree may be one thing, but who had it originally? Where did he get it from? If it really exists. Or was it just something they made up? But if it was, there's 30-some people that should be involved. And should be prosecuted. And they're all Democrats and only a few Republicans. See, they don't want him up there because I think they have something to hide. I really do. And I think you people should say the same thing, because nobody goes this far out on a limb unless you're hiding something. If you don't want somebody up there, or you don't want somebody in your room, or you don't want somebody in your house because you're hiding something, yeah, you basically keep them out. They don't want Donald Trump up there because they don't want us, the American people, to have a voice on the floor. Who they call us MAGA, white supremacists, and all that happy nonsense. That we're going to destroy democracy. We're a constitutional republic, unfortunately. That's what we are. Fortunately, we're good. Fortunately, we love it. But they don't like it. They want to destroy it. Power. How much of it they want. Where they want to get it from. The object is to con you, the American people. If they can keep this chaos rolling, keep this thing, how do you say, motivated as highest rate speed possible, you'll get tired of it. We don't want this Constitution. It doesn't work. Well, the Constitution is not like a light switch. You walk in your room, you turn it on, and say, it doesn't work. I got to call the constitutional repairman. It doesn't work that way. And it's not a piece of paper, is a tapestry on the wall. It's your rights. What people died for. It's the law which the Democrats don't want to obey. They want to rewrite it, reinterpret it, and tell you, no, you don't have a right, you don't have that right, you don't have this right, you don't have that right, you got a right to me. Fill an application, send me some money, and then see if me and my committee will approve of it. Basically. And all your towns, your cities, your districts. Yeah. You shouldn't have to go through all this. Watch what goes on in the Supreme Court. Lawlessness starts at the very upper hands of government and trickles its way down to your states, your counties, and your small districts. That's what's happening. They want to push the envelope so far, but they want to get him removed. If they remove him, you're going to be stuck voting for somebody that's going to turn around and supposedly do everything the Democrats want, and turn around and tell you, wow, it's the best we can do. This is great legislation. Yeah, it's something to cut your damn throat with. Keep your friends and family close. I'm going to end it right here. But I also want to turn around and thank you people who support me. I want to thank you people for leaving me comments. I want to thank you people for all you've done. And I hope you continue. Till then, keep your friends and family close. As I said before, don't be afraid to defend yourselves. And go after these politicians. Give them an earful. Tell them, look, you got to stop this nonsense. You take care.